melee we see on the other side. This will be interesting. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being can't peel myself away from the game, how much fun is this game for you? I've played 140 games of 5v5 in about 2 weeks. I played a little bit of Lawbreakers, played a little bit of Shadow of Mordor, stuff like that, but MXM is what I've played the most of in the last 2 weeks. And I'm a full-time Twitch streamer, so I played a lot of it. I'm still learning some masters. Right now is a great time to get into the game. I'll go ahead and drop that command in the chat again. Right now, all of the masters are on free rotation. You can play whoever you want, learn whoever you want. I've been learning Kagnazo, Jinsoyeon, etc. in what is happening here? There we go. My camera was locked just for a moment there, but we're already into the action. Teleporters being used here on the teleport map. This one is a very bloody stage for the 3v3. And look at that! Worshin already down! The double melee not paying off for him as he just gets nuked out of existence. Oh no, excuse me, he was ducked with the double melee. Worshin actually went with the Merope Inuin and couldn't survive. Hotshot's dead now as well, and TSM out the gate just punching. This is a bloody battle already. 2 kills in the first 30 seconds. Oh, Arcblade connecting on both of those. People were saying earlier Hotshot mains Beamering, but Bureau is actually getting a lot of work done with it in this series. You can see Ridlock pouring out some damage as well. Statesman is going to get the swap and try to survive. Vita ultimate coming out from Hotshot gets Vero out of trouble. Worshin lining up the snipe. Auto misses. Polymorph comes out after. Maybe they can get the kill on Statesman. Vero's in trouble. He's going to swap back to Beamering. Arcblade goes flying out, and a good kill there onto Duck. Exposed plus Sheep is a dead Statesman, and suddenly we're all tied up again. So the score is 3-2 as Taiga gets taken down. Taejin, again, making his debut here. It's kind of interesting. Bumaro. Oh, Taejin maxing Proximity Grenade first. They warp right in front of CLG as a team. Kitten's going to just start swinging immediately at Hotshot, the Arami Vita combo. Vita is very, very low mana right now. The swap is still there, though, and the Arami spam comes out, saves his own life. Taiga getting very low, manages to swap in time. Teleporter going to get used by both of those masters. They're going to pop out on the left side of your screen. HotshotGG goes down in the action. Vero needs to get out of there. Is Ridlock. I don't know if he has the swap available. Looks like he's going to go down. Inuin looking for some snipe damage on Kitten, but Kitten using his Statesman ultimate. Now his attacks are ranged. He's got juiced up stats on everything else. Ghost Widow swap flies away from the action. We're at 4 kills apiece here. Missile salvo goes flying out. Taiga very, very low as the Sheep here. Looks like a lot of damage from the Merope lock-on. He's going to try and power up if they can get a little bit of damage on him. Vero focusing on Duck instead. Pankuga very, very low on health. Vero gets the kill. 5-4 now for CLG. TSM started 2-0, but CLG have managed to out-sustain and pull this back. Taiga down to a few HP. Has to get out of there with Taejin. Kitten in the front line now. Tulam with the double melee trying to make something happen here with Tulam. Does he have the ultimate? Does he need the ultimate? Flips Hotshot over his shoulder. They score the kill. Vero taking the teleporter. He's going to pop out over here with his teammate Worshin. They jump right on Duck. Tulam ultimate explosion. Gets the kill. TSM pulls back ahead. Worshin falling now as well, and TSM up 7-5. HotshotGG jumps down before his teammates, takes a bit of beating for that move. Vita going to use the personal shield, try and get back to his teammates. The Sheep and combo onto Duck makes the score a little bit closer, and CLG is in high health across the board. TSM is in very low health, and Taiga gets taken out by the Inuin snipe. This is already the highest kill count game we've seen. Duck flying out of there as Tulam, the teleport with his CC immunity already on, trying to stay alive. You see the auto attack actually goes through the terrain there from those Inuin autos. Teleport from Duck again. He's just eating up all the teleports because they want to corner them. The strat seems to be get up on them with Tulam and Statesman just start punching. So you want to eat up all those teleports. Worshin just barely getting out of their time. It looks like Hotshot was in trouble there with a DOT on him, but he makes the swap to stay alive. Exposes out on Duck. Worshin trying to stay alive. Kitten up in the front line does the ghost split. They don't know where he's at yet. Looks like CLG's still in relatively good health here. It's a tie game. Vita ultimate is going to keep CLG healthy. This is looking good for CLG. You got a cow being ridden here by Worshin, and an explosion on HotshotGG. The burst was insane after the Vita ult. Tulam unable to catch anything. Vero in big trouble now. The Tulam ult goes out and catches him. TSM take a solid lead now again, 9-7. Just trying to follow the action here. Inuin misses a big charged up auto. Arcblade missing as well. Kitten just juking and jiving on Statesman. You can see why he was banned out earlier. Actually, Kitten was the one doing the banning on Statesman earlier. They're pulling out all the stops here. This is by far the bloodiest battle that we've seen yet. Wurshin falling down very low. Taiga trying to stay alive on Bumaro. Duck looking for his opening on Tulam. They could explode Vero here any moment, but Kitten is going to get leaped on. He has to make the swap over to Ghost Widow. Tulam will catch his 2. HotshotGG with the Vita ultimate, but how are they going to get 2 kills in 20 seconds? I don't think they can do it. TSM battling back here. I think they've taken this game 10 seconds ago. It's certainly possible for 2 things to die in 8 seconds, but I just don't know that the TSM players are going to allow that to happen. And it looks like we're headed to another game here. 6 stuff there from TSM staying alive in the series. Check out the battle log. You can just see the damage dealt. Vero with 25k, Hotshot with 19k of his own, Duck and Kitten leading for CLG there, of course, over the supports. Wurshin really held at bay there without his MBA. Merope and Inouin really just a little bit of burst damage, not a lot of sustained damage, but the score is now 1-2, and this is a great finals that we're seeing here. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is Kitten. Yep, because the score is odd. MBA ban. They ban NBA, they win the game. Seems like a strong correlation. Oh, what did we get there? Lua again, alright. Lua banned, Lua banned, Lua banned all day long. She is not what I would consider the strongest in a 3v3, so it's kind of interesting. They're really, really playing keep away from one of Kitten's presumed strongest masters. Just don't let me get hit. And Vero is the last one in. Let's get underway. No Lua and no MBA for this one. The Lua free ult is really amazing, you're right. But there's some really strong masters out there. Statesman, for example, seems to be a boss. Alright, perhaps some last second switch ups. Taiga waiting till the very end there for the Poharin. Wurshin not locking in yet, but it is going to be decided for him there. At least Vonek and Ghost Widow. Vimaring, Cat the Cat. Vita Arami for Hotshot once again. No Vita on the side of TSM. They're going to punch you in the mouth strat. This is going to be great. Why don't we see any Lilu? I just don't know that she has enough effect in a 3v3 compared to some of these other masters. But what do I know? I'm pretty new to the game myself. Poharin is the first time we've seen her actually picked. Suppressing fire can be very, very good, as it somewhat ignores terrain, goes over terrain, and is a big AoE slow, big cone slow.
You have entered the combat arena.
Best out of 5, Crucian. Yes, indeed. The next draw will be a no win for either team, but every draw after that will be a win for both teams. So if we draw continually, we will see a winner eventually. But as we continue on here, Wurshin, Hotshot, and Vero trying to move around the left side here. TSM taking the right side, so they do a little bit of a flipperoonie, flip over the shoulder there. Good start from Tulam to try and get some damage out, but it does seem CLG are really doing a better job staying alive here. Wurshin taking a little bit of damage from Poharin. Poharin's ranged basic attack really could actually come into huge play here. Ghost Widow on both sides actually definitely coming into play. Lots of damage being done to something in there. Maybe that was a Harami ultimate or something. I'm not sure what that was. Harami snares going down. It looks like the TSM squad is headed over into CLG's territory to grab up their health buff. Worshin is going to be the first one focused down here. Polymorph onto Duck, backs him away, and keep in mind there's like no supports on TSM. They're basically every man for himself here. Cat from Vero though, able to push out a bit of a stun option there. Snare from Arami on both sides, and it's going to be Vero down first. Hotshot as the Arami, just trying to pour out the damage on Taiga. Poharin has a pretty low health, but Worshin, Hotshot, and Vero all taken down. The damage output is nutty here. Ghost Widow's battling it out. Looks like Worshin got more of the damage done there. Taiga is on the ropes though. He's very low on both swaps and doesn't have a support to work with. Duck is going to get his final swap. He's taken down as well. So even though TSM got the first 3 kills, they're pretty low across the board. Kitten is kind of the only one playing the survivalist, the getaway artist. And because he's Statesman with a Ghost Widow swap, he can actually kite for a very long time before the polymorph hits him. He's going to book it back over to his teammates now. Double dash gets him back to safety. Arami snare unable to connect. Nice combination there. Huge Tulam ult grabs everybody, and the follow-up is there. They get the damage onto Hotshot immediately. Worshin had to swap as well. I think he's very low on his swap. He is going to go down. TSM taking a commanding lead now. 3 kills up. I don't think we've seen that actual deficit overcome in the past. I think whoever goes up 3 kills generally has been the winner and not even a draw situation. So TSM, if they can ride this out and continue to lay on the pressure, they're looking pretty good. The walls are up now. Worshin gets blocked out, and Taiga does get taken out, but Hotshot's in no man's land. Duck again with the CC onto Vita. They have an opportunity here to get the kill. Pankuga running in, trying to get some punches. Ghost Widow lifts into the air, but it's a channeled ability. It gets canceled. Duck goes down anyway, and CLG battling back. Kitten trying to stay alive. He's got the Statesman with 75% health, able to heal himself again there. He is looking pretty good. Kitten, the longer he can stay alive, the better odds TSM have to take this home. And you can see the stall strat actually coming in now. They don't have a support to work with. If we get to a 2-2 situation, one more draw would be a redo. The draw after that, I think we would go with First Blood. But that's only First Blood for a draw mattering, not First Blood winning the game, right? So it would still be a big battle. Okay, Hotshot, Worshin, Vero trying to basically zone, but they need to actually secure a kill. They're actually in the hot seat here to try and get something happening. Tulam dashed in, but the Vita ult's going to keep him underground. Finally does pop up there. Tulam ult grabs everybody. A swap gets Poharin out of there, but the knock-up follow-up gets Hotshot and Vero. Vero finally gets the swap over to Cat. HotshotGG getting focused down quickly here. Vonak ultimate from Worshin. Haven't even seen Vonak really used yet. He finally pours out a lot of damage onto Duck, and CLG have tied it up. I talked about earlier, 3-kill deficit's pretty hard to overcome. CLG are getting quite low. Hotshot grabs self health pack. DOT from Ghost Widow getting him quite low. Vero actually getting focused down. Now Poharin finds the kill with a Duck on the Tulam. Pankuga just punching away now. HotshotGG in very dire straits here, super low on both swaps. If they've been keeping track, yes, they do get the kill onto Hotshot. Kitten with the Ghost Widow damage there, suppressing fire over the wall, doing its job as well. Knock up onto Vero, swap out from him to get to Cat, and it's 3 kills up with just seconds left on the clock. 8-6. Kitten needs to try to stay alive. He gets the dash through the health pack. He's being life drained. He's using everything he's got on Statesman. Duck is just dashing around as Pankuga. Kitten goes down, but Duck is in no man's land. He could get bursted. Poharin with the suppressing fire. Ghost Widow ultimate goes out. It's 8-8 with 15 seconds left. I can't believe it. TSM, we're up 3-0 twice in this game. And it looks like CLG have brought it back for a draw. Tulam trying to get the kill on Hotshot. He makes the swap. 1 second left and no kills. That is our 3rd draw of this at 5v5, and that is the last that the deal is on the table to have a re-game. Next draw means that CLG will win if the next game is a draw. That is an admin decision from Miri and myself. 21k. Look at the damage across the board for CLG. Very, very evenly split, even with the support in tow. Duck lacking a little bit. Okay, so next draw is a win for both sides. And